Welcome back to Idiot Reviews. Welcome back to Idiot Reviews. Today's review is going to be on Cruella. Cruella.
Cruel Devil.
Did you know I actually didn't get that pun until a few days ago?
I mean, I just thought of it now, so I mean,
You just now realized it?
we're gonna grow up to be the idiot henchman.
I mean, Idiot Reviews, there we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Cruella.
Got someone who should. Anyway.
So our review for Cruella. This movie, it's fine. You know? Give it
I
a
didn't
C
care
minus.
for it, but if you like it, it's cool.
I like that Emma Stone. She really said the thing well. I don't know what the thing was, but she said the thing well.
Honestly, she kind of looked like a Hot Topic Seth Rollins.
It was like Joker. Guys, it was like Joker. It's like a female Joker. I'm totally the first person to point that out.
Gosh, did you know that it's like, okay, like imagine the Joker, but he has 2 X chromosomes instead of an X and a Y.
Whoa.
I mean, and at one point in the movie, they play the Smile song.
A female cover, though, because, you know, we're all
It's
about
female.
empowerment.
But in all seriousness, though, you
There's
know what
nothing-
the movie kind of reminded me of?
Well, I first want to say, though, because nothing screams female empowerment like a psycho woman wanting to skin puppies.
Now that's real Peppermint. You know what? When will the Menonists get a Jafar prequel where he's just whacking everybody with his dong?
What?
No, I mean, we need a male empowerment movie with Jafar.
Why did your mind instantly go to him whacking people with his dong?
Because that is think of a more manly thing than beating people up with your dong.
I don't know.
I will wait.
Did you know that the original Jafar, like from the animated movie, he was initially drawn by a pregnant woman?
Oh yeah, I heard about that from I think the Nostalgia Critic Villains list. Villains.
Villains, yeah, Villains. That's how it's pronounced.
I don't think either of us can talk today.
We picked a good day to improvise a review right here.
Only the best day. I'm gonna go grow a second chin real quick just to fully embrace my neck beard.
Say Cruella.
Dang, I shaved my neck. I can't
Disney's
get a neck beard.
also it features Disney's 7th first gay character. Good, congratulations, Disney.
Man, I can't believe they did it. Like, wow.
You're so pro-gay that when you tweeted about Pride Month, one of your own people, Alex Hirsch, called your ass out for being homophobic.
Exactly. And you're so progressive that whenever there's a new gay character, you pretend none of the previous ones exist. Wow.
So progressive.
And the best part is, you know how in this movie, the villain, steals Cruella's idea and claims it as her own and refuses to give her credit? Guess what Disney did with the costume designer of this movie?
Wait, that's actually what they did to her?
No, they straight up are refusing to give her royalties for it. Disney is the villain of this movie.
Disney is the Baroness.
But hey, to be fair to the Baroness, though, she was pretty much Cruella de Vil. Even though the movie is called Cruella.
Now, in all seriousness, though, I feel like that may have been intentional, because like I was explaining to you earlier in text, maybe because in the first 2/3 or so of the movie, she's slowly, you can see the progression for her becoming more like Cruella. But again, like you said, but the Baroness is more like Cruella than she is. Maybe she maybe even though she hates the Baroness was also subconsciously influencing her in some way, or I don't know, she was becoming more like the Baroness as the movie went on, and hence becoming more like Cruella.
But the question
It's kind of like a downward character arc, or in a way.
That would be
the
good.
way I'm saying it is really stupid, but
it would make sense if it weren't for the last third of the movie pretty much redeeming her.
that's again.
How are you gonna make a sequel to this? Does the Baroness break out of jail? She's like, I'm the puppy skinner now, see? But wait, she likes the dogs though, so it's like.
By the way, said dogs. The Dalmatians she adopts at the end of the movie, which Cruella de Vil adopts Dalmatians at the end of this movie.
Be like if in Hercules, Hades like, man, I love my brother, I love the underworld, and as you put it, if I ever get a nephew, I'll make you the best uncle of all time.
But anyway, that like those Dalmatians she adopts, they have a litter of puppies. 2 of those puppies from that same litter are the dogs who become parents in the original movie.
And they get adopted by 2 people who look nothing like the original character. Either of them.
So,
which is really impressive.
Basically confirming that Pongo and whoever that whatever the name of the female dog was, incest.
Honestly, the credits song, instead of singing Cruella de Vil, he should have sang Sweet Home Alabama. Sweet Home Alabama. Do, 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 do.
The movie was kind of fun before then, though.
I will say, it's not a boring movie. That is one thing I will compliment it on. It was a little longer, it was longer than it needed to be, but I will say I wasn't bored throughout it like I was with, like, trying to think of another movie I really disliked, but...
Like Mulan or something?
I mean, I never watched live action Mulan. I refused to watch that movie.
Oh, well. This movie was like, it's like the filmmakers were actually legitimately trying to make a really fun crime comedy thing about the fashion world, but then last minute remembered, oh fuck, we're supposed to connect this to 101 Dalmatians.
It did feel like this
and then after that, Disney, as you put it, sent in a little Funko Pop of Cruella saying, think of the Funko Pop. Think of the Funko Pop.
We don't want cameras to make sure.
We don't want to make her too evil. And they put the Funko Pop there.
Don't displease the Funko Pop.
And they put the Funko Pop there in the room, and in that Funko Pop's eye was a camera, making sure that they didn't make Cruella too much like Cruella.
Welcome to Idiot Conspiracies.
That's our idiot conspiracy of the day.
But I will say, though, too, this movie definitely does have a bit of an identity crisis. So I did notice that, like, some parts of the movie is, like, very grounded reality and very serious, like, stuff. But then other times it's like, oh, look at these shenanigans at the party, and oh, Cruella's dress can light on fire, Hunger Games style. Also, she uses her dress as a friggin' parachute, borderline Princess Peach. It's like,
also the CGI in that scene with the parachute, about on par with the Disney Channel.
Honestly, yeah, it's like half of the script was supposed to be for a Disney Channel original movie, and then the other half was written for like a PG-13 serious movie. And it's like, for some reason, Disney like took these scripts like, you know what?
Now,
let the powers combine.
For a good solid chunk of the movie, it was that serious PG-13 movie with taking place in a bit of a more over-the-top world than real life.
Like, I think it was realistic up until the fire dress scene, and which made it very
I feel
jarring.
like the film was meant to be like, yeah, it's set in a world similar to ours, but it's a bit more over the top. What with a lot of the people like Cruella's boss at the fashion store being a bit more of an over the top, sophisticated, most unorthodox British guy.
Most unorthodox. Which is like,
and it's legitimately enjoyable for that good chunk, in my opinion. Like I said, it was a fun crime comedy taking place in the fashion world, and with a good soundtrack. Admittedly, I mean, a lot of people are saying that the soundtrack was just there to like, I don't know, like.
I mean, it wasn't the only song I really disliked from the soundtrack was that cover of "Come Together." Like, it straight up sounded like the singers were gargling nails, like "Come together, right back." It sounds like freaking Birder from Dragon Ball, but I didn't have an issue with the other songs. I guess the only other one I could complain about is the Smile one, but even then that's just because it's just so similar to Joker. Like, all I was thinking about is like, oh god, they did the female Joker thing. But well, let's wrap this review up.
But anyway, good soundtrack. I thought it was well directed. I thought it was very fast paced. Surprisingly, it didn't feel like at least didn't feel like 2 hours and 15 minutes.
It did for me. It wasn't a boring 2 hours, but I definitely felt the 2 hours.
I didn't really feel.
But then again, you saw this in theaters while I saw it on my phone. So I guess that's like kind of 2 different experiences we
basically
had too.
It was fun for that good chunk, except for whenever they decide to make her not evil anymore.
Basically, watch this in theaters, not at home. And don't pay the friggin' $30 on Disney. Do not. No.
If you pay
that is over fucking priced.
If you actually pay $30 on a streaming service to watch this movie, you have a tiny penis.
I just feel bad for you, man. I'm out. I'm out. If someone fucking does that, shit, did I just confess to pirating?
The FBI already found him. They're they're tasing him in the balls. They got him right in the yeah, we'll see you guys next time.